October 4th, 2020. This is Bogan, the black dog in the far. And Bogan is my first outside purchase of a mixed breed dog. For years, I created my crosses starting from scratch, if you will, starting from purebreds. And as the years went by, it became so clear to me that they were better dogs than the purebreds. At some point, the question became, how do you justify continuing to do that? Why not find another guy who's doing something like what you do? And so there's a whole world of band dog people out there. Anyway, I could talk quite a bit just about Bogan. This is going to be a very busy video because it's got a few things to accomplish. But the bottom line is I found one guy who I'd known about for years, really. And he uses a little Dane, which is kind of unusual in the band dog world because they usually just want the baddest dog they can make. And if you're doing that, you don't use Dane because they're generally, pretty soft. But anyway, Bogan is 49.5% Great Dane. Is that right? Yeah, 49. Anyway, this is Ozzita. Let me just digress for a minute. And Tulsi. These are my keepers from Queen, who's a pure Kangal. Tulsi's out of country in Queen. So Tulsi, her percentages are fairly straightforward. She's 50% Turkish Kangal. She's 25% Boerboel, 12.5% Dogo, 12.5% Dane. And she's about 130 pounds right now. She's a big bitch. And this young male is the sire of her litter. She looks to me, I'm going to call her pregnant. She's starting to show. And so I would say second or third week of this month, she should deliver if she is in fact pregnant. I believe she is because she was very slim through the middle. And now she's starting to look a little heavy. So the percentages on that and that are complicated. I'll have to read them to you. But while we're here and we have a peanut gallery, let me get people caught up. This is Sweethome. She's my Kangal Boerboel keeper from the last litter, one of two. We have Sweethome, and across the road with the goats on 20 acres is Home Wrecker, in keeping with our home series. And then we have a couple from Country and Blue. Way at the right over here is Sistuh Bigbone. Sistuh Bigbone is got crazy feet. Like, I don't know if you can get a feel for them, but she's like a female version of Gronk. Gronk had feet like that. And then this over here is Tritoe. Tritoe. So I got two females from that litter. I kept them both. Tritoe is very different than Sistuh Bigbone. She's all drivey and she's missing a toe, hence the name. What she lacks in toes, she makes up for in spunk. She is a drivey little bitch. So two very different sisters. And then there's Una, a singleton from Gronk and Home Free. Just one puppy from that litter, and it was Una. So for those of you that do follow the program, I haven't been doing much lately with this. So I'm trying to catch you up while we're here. So a lot to take in. I will write down the percentages for the caption on this female Tulsi, the original Tulsi, and Bogan, wherever he is. Where'd Bogan go? Bogan. Bogan is not Australian, for those of you Americans who are worldly enough to know the term. For those of you who are not, check out the Urban Dictionary. They do a funny deal on Bogan. Oh, he's down there drinking from the creek. But I was just back from Tasmania, and I guess it's about time. I've been sort of quiet about where I got this dog. Let me wipe the drool from his face and make the announcement that he is a Midgard dog. Midgard kennels, Midgard Mastiffs, which is David Ishii out of Mississippi. And David is one of the smarter guys you will meet, definitely in dogs, maybe in any context. So it's a pleasure for me when I find somebody in dogs that's a real intellect to boot. I'm halfway sold right there. This dog is quite young yet. And so we don't really know what we have. Wait a minute. Oh, that's Gina down there. What the fuck? I thought, who's that in the garden? Anyway, so Bogan's, just starting his 11th month. So he'll be 30 plus at the shoulder, I think. Very athletic. Very, he's a gentle dog so far. Very low dog aggression. Very low aggression, period. Smart, thinking dog. Playful, kind of lighthearted. But we'll see. David tells me you don't really know what you've got with his dogs till year 2 on temperament, which a lot of people will tell you for Mastiffs is the case. So we're reserving judgment on that. But he's a very athletic dog. He's a good looking dog. All right, I got to read the percentages. I had to write it down. It's so complicated because of what he is. I should have wrote him down. But I think I can do that backwards. So he is 49.5% Great Dane. And he is 20... Fuck, I can't do it. I'll have to put it on the website. But I'll tell you what the puppies are because I wrote that down. The puppies between those two will be 25% Great Dane, 25% Turkish Kangal, 13.25% Neapolitan Mastiff, 12.5% South African Boerboel, 7.75% American Bulldog, 6.25% Dogo Argentino, 3.5% American Bull Terrier, 3.5 Bullmastiff, 2.25 Dogue de Bordeaux. Wow. Talk about genetic diversity. There you have it. And that's because this guy's he's Dane, Neo, and he's just like 7 different things. So, I'm excited. He's eligible to breed to a lot of my females. Well, all of them, really. They don't even share any breeds in common except for a little Dane, right? Because she's got, what does she have, 12.5% Dane? These dogs are going to be quite tall, is what I think. She's probably my biggest female at this point. And he's going to be tall and athletic, yeah. Hey, buddy. Hey, we're talking about you. You want to say hi to him? He's a sweet dog. He's a gentle dog. David does a lot of bite work and protection testing and yada, yada, yada. So, for whatever that's worth, it's in there. Midgard Mastiffs, for those that want to check them out. He's been at it a long time. And I'd say the thing that sort of got me more than anything is that he will use a little Dane. He likes a taller, more athletic dog, which is what I like. So we'll get him out of these two. Assuming she is in fact pregnant, I believe she is, then these pups will be due second, third week in October, and maybe third week. Maybe she's not. This could be a false alarm, but she looks a little heavier to me, so I'm gonna call it that.
She has boobies.
Yeah, she's heavier than she was. She was real slim through the middle, and she's not now. And those pups will be ready to go just before Christmas. And hopefully we'll get a bunch of Western States buyers, and I'll make a run and get out of this, what will then be gray and whatnot. So this is a long rambling video, clearly not intended for strangers to the program. For those of you who stumbled here and stuck through that, the website proper, www.olympicdogs.net, is probably a good place to start, although it's generally neglected. There's lots of text there about what we do and why we do it. All right, so puppies, hopefully puppies later this month, and going to new homes in December. Tall, very athletic, very genetically diverse, guaranteed to be healthy, pretty much. And all my crosses come with that guarantee. 5-year replacement for any genetic issue whatsoever. Bogan, you want to say anything? Bogan, you want to say anything to your new fans? Yeah. He's still a puppy. He still pisses like a girl, and he's going to be a daddy. So yeah, we bred him young, like 9 months, which is not something you want to brag on as a breeder. So for those of you looking for something to criticize me about, have at it. See if I give a fuck.